20-ounce skinny tumbler wrap myself using Canva. I can promise you, you can probably do the same thing in any other like illustration software, Word. I have Affinity Designer. I also have Photoshop. So any of those you can probably use this very technique. Maybe even Excel. I've seen girls getting very creative these days. So this is what my final image looked like, and I will show you all how I got to it. The first thing was trying to figure out the measurements. And I purchased some templates a while back on Etsy, and as you see, it does say here, like, thanks for purchasing our product. And this tells you what your width and length should be for a skinny tumbler 20 ounce. Okay, so that gives us a 9.13 by 8.21. When you go to the home page of Etsy, you want to do a custom size. It's already there, so I'm just going to click. Oops, is that in girl, wait. Oh, it's in inches. Okay, never mind. I thought that was in pixel still. So I did default to inches. Now, the first thing I did was go over here to the Elements tab. And for this particular friend of mine, this can apply to a teacher. You all can do this for anybody and customize it. A good friend of mine, I missed her birthday, so I need to make it up to her big time. And I know that her favorite sports team is Georgia. She loves flowers, so I figured I could mix the two. So I just went over in here and I did red and black flowers, as you can, as you see this pop up here in my recents. And after scrolling, well, I didn't scroll on clearly because the first one popped up. I chose that. And I took this and I dragged it all the way across like so, right? Easy. So here's our background for our image. That was just very simple. The next thing I did was I went back to Elements. I deleted this and I wanted to put a space for a monogram to go. So this was the little circle space, and I figured, all right, well, this will work. I'm trying not to make this too long. I just want to center. So you go to position. I actually held both images and I pressed the center button to make sure that this was exactly in the middle. Now, I know that okay, so I'm going to show you two workarounds to do a monogram, right? So, and it's up to you. I actually also want to make this white. You can change this to whatever color you want and make your text be whatever color you want. Now, what I did to get mine, I actually used the Cricut tool. So Cricut has this monogram feature if you have their membership. I'm on a free trial with them right now, okay? I'm going to emphasize free. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this. It just was very convenient for me, this particular project, right? So I went in, played around with it, and this is the one I chose. Once I decided that that is what I wanted, and this is important, choose the color that you want because we had to do this as a screenshot. Right? So there it is down here at the bottom right in black. Let's just say when I transfer this over into Canva, if I want it red, I need to make it red, so on and so forth, because it's going to go over as like a photo and not an SVG. You're not going to be able to change this color doing it this method, just so you know. So I just want to be clear on that. So as you all know, I took that screenshot, and then from that screenshot here in my uploads, there, I uploaded two different colors because I wasn't sure which one I wanted. The red would have been super duper cute and everything. The problem is that the red doesn't match the red of the flower. And again, because it's not an SVG, I don't have the option to change this color to match my image that I already have. So that's not, I just decided to go with black in that case because black go with everything. All right, so another thing, as we have this like hard square, we click on edit photo and we need to remove the background. If you don't have the Pro, go to BG Remover. I forget the website, but there is a free tool to remove backgrounds. Just find that, do that first, and then put that image here. and that heart square is gone. And now we can put our monogram right here in the middle, right? So it's coming along. The second way to get your monogram is to use the logo feature that Canva has. I just want to show you guys like a quick one, just for an example. I don't know. Let's just say this one. Let's customize it. And if you click here, you can put J, and R was already there. And I'm going to delete all of this, like these little extras. If you go on a position, you'll see the accents, and you can delete your accents from this instead of having to keep like trying to figure out where are you on the page. Also, this will be the time to change your color. So obviously I was using like Georgia Bulldog red, so this would be the time, and I feel like this would have been a better color. But so this is it, right? I believe it or not, I don't know how to add more images into an image that I'm already working on into Canva. So what I did was I just simply did a screenshot, right? Just like so. And then for your uploads, you can go in here and drag that upload. Here it is. And let's just delete this one. So now we have this one with that square background. Once again, you go to edit photo, remove the background, and then you just size it to your square, or however it is, that you want to do. And so that's another option. I think I played around with this one earlier because I like the floral accent. I just went up here, removed the background. Canva has so many different options to play around with. That background is gone. And once again, just make it smaller to fit into whatever this circle that you have made. This circle can be as large or as small as you like it to be. I didn't want mine super huge. But yeah. See that? And that's gorgeous too. I just couldn't get like all three of the initials. It would have been awesome if they had like an all three initial option. If you guys know of one, just leave me a comment below and I'll find it, y'all, and I'll do another video and we'll see what that's working with too. But this is what I have, and this is the second option. I just wanted to make sure I showed you all the two ways that I found to be the most convenient. After that, I actually purchased this off of Etsy, this image. So I just made it smaller, duplicated it, and randomly placed it around. I didn't want to make it very uniform. And you guys, I'm like creative to a certain extent. I'm not like a graphic arts designer or anything of that nature. So please feel free to like put on your creative person's thinking cap and do way better than this. Also, I went back to my elements and I put in Georgia Bulldog. See, here it is. And all of these bulldogs popped up. I just chose this little guy, made him smaller, and did the same thing. Just duplicated this style and randomly placed him all over the image. Just all over the image to where I felt like it looked right. If you see a place that looks a little lonely, like so, feel free to just add something over there. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that's pretty much how I got this image, you all. Like, that was it. Okay, so this is the duplicate. This is the one I had originally. See how similar that looks versus how I did this one? It all looks very similar. I'm going to go ahead and print this to the sublimation machine. And just to be sure, I'm going to make sure that this is mirrored. That's my setting, but I always just double check out of paranoia, I guess. So that's it. And now I'm going to show you all how I wrap my tumblers. You've seen it in the past, but I'll show you again because why not? So, all right, y'all. Okie doke. So I'm going to use my ruler and my rotary cutter to trim this up. I'm only going to trim up one side of the width. Hold on. Let's get this all straight and everything first. Even with a straight edge, I can't cut straight. Like, what is my problem, y'all? Okay. I usually don't bother the bottom, but I want to cut off all the excess at the bottom this time around. And honestly, I just feel like it's just less overhang to worry about. All right. So now we have this excess piece in the top at the very, and a piece at the very top. And we'll use that to line up our PYD Life tumbler. So once again, how I do this, I pull tautly. I place my tape on the overhang piece of the sublimation, and I use that to help me just tape this down as tautly as possible. Okay. Okie doke. So here it is. Fingers crossed for some really great results. There has got to be an easier way. All right, y'all. There was some bleeding at the seam, but that's gonna have to be okay, like, honestly. But this is how it turned out, and I think it looks beautiful otherwise. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, all right, and subscribe if you like, and I will talk to the rest of y'all later. Bye.